This is Weird663, and this is 7 Days to Die, Day 7, the final video. On Day 7, all you should have to do is place down all of your spikes to defend your base, along with organizing any items throughout your base. Let's begin by taking out your iron, your steel, your wood spikes, your wood, and your scrap iron, and begin eating and drinking to 100%. Now begin making your way down to the second floor door. Now exit the door, jump off the side of the wall, and begin cutting the grass or collecting the plant fibers. In the last video I told you to create 28 log spikes. Now I need to create an additional 8. Unfortunately, the bottom of the wood trim around the garage will have to go. Once you're finished cutting the grass, make your way to the front of your wall. Now craft a secured wooden door. Now let's take out 2 wooden frames where we're going to place the door. Now the reason why we're doing this is because most zombies are attracted to the doors, so that means they will use the door as a focus point to want to attack. Now let's install that secured wooden door. Finally, let's go ahead and upgrade that wooden door with the claw hammer. Now make your way back to the second floor door. Once you entered, make your way to the top floor. Quickly grab your log spikes and your coal from the chest and begin placing your debris inside your chest. Make your way down to the basement, to the entrance to your underground base. Let's equip the miner's helmet and make your way down the ladder. What you want to do now is begin mining until you're free away from your base so that you can begin working on your underground base. While mining, don't forget to pay attention to your mining skills so you'll be knowing when you can buy your Miner 69er third perk. Once you make it outside of your base, it's time to begin mining your way back to the ladder. Now what you want to do is turn around and look up at the ceiling at an angle. You want to take out a portion of the ceiling, 1 block, and then you're going to stand up in that block, and you're going to take out the entire row all the way back to the ladder. Once you make your way back to the ladder, begin making your way up the ladder. Once you're at the top, begin making your way to the forge. Begin splitting your scrap iron in half and place both halves inside the forge, and split half of your coal and place it in the forge and turn it on. While your forge is turned on, begin making 10 forged steels. Now let's leave the forge and make our way to the top floor. Take out your vitamins and put your nitrate in your chest, and then put your vitamins inside your tool belt. Since the vitamins give you 0.5 in wellness, let's go ahead and eat all of the vitamins now. Make your way down to the second floor door, and while doing so, make sure you go ahead and place your wooden spikes and your wooden spike logs into your tool belt. Now exit the door and make your way over the wall to the door on the wall. Begin placing the wooden log spikes down in a row of 9. Make sure the center of the row is in front of the door, and then begin upgrading the wooden log spikes. Once you finish placing all your wooden log spikes down and upgrading them, begin placing down your wooden spikes. Once you lay down your last spike, go ahead and chop down a 1000 tree, because you never know when you have to fortify your base during horde night. Now let's go ahead and head back to the refrigerator inside the shed. Quickly remove everything inside the refrigerator into your inventory. Now it's time to go back to the second floor door. Now go inside the door and begin assessing your inventory. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start chopping down this wall, but as I do so I realize this axe just isn't going to do it, so I'm going to have to make me a steel axe to continue. Make your way down to the forge. Take out the forged steel. Now place all but 2,000 small stones inside the forge's output. Go to the cement mixer and crush all 2,000 small stones. Now remove the small stones from the forge. So that you don't have to always go up to the top floor to get the items for your forge or your mixer, go ahead and make a chest right here next to the safe. Once the chest is ready, go ahead and place it next to the safe. Now go ahead and place your coal and place your small stones inside the chest. Now let's craft a steel fire axe. Now if you goofed like me, let's go ahead and take out the forged iron. Begin making your way up to the first floor's toilet. As soon as your fire axe is crafted, put it in your tool belt. Now begin knocking out that wall right behind the sink and take out the table and chairs. When finished, make your way up to the second floor. Begin cutting down the wall to make more room to get in and out and up and down the stairs. Make your way to the top floor. Since we have a lot of inventory, let's go ahead and craft another secured storage chest. Place the chest next to the other chest. Quickly begin organizing your inventory throughout the 3 chests. Make your way down to the second floor. Since we removed the wall, we don't need as many torches up. Go ahead and look around and see what torches you need to take down, or just move them around for better placement. Head back up to the top floor. Put up any torches you have on you into the chest. Head down to the door on the second floor. Walk outside and check on your spikes and make sure everything is okay. Once you notice everything is okay, head back on the inside and begin checking your surroundings and look for any items that may have respawned while you've been inside the house. Now make your way back to the top floor. If you found any items along the way, go ahead and put those inside your chest. Now let's prepare for horde night by feeding up to 100% and drinking up to 100%. Now make your way down to the door on the second floor. Now let's wait for the horde to start at 2200 hours. The horde night has begun. Pay close attention to your walls. You never know when a crawler might crawl up your wall. Something I did not do, because I've noticed that it was not all that productive, was actually put frames around my wall. Normally I would, but I've come to learn that the frames aren't really all that useful, especially since my crossbow doesn't want to actually shoot through them anymore. I noticed that all the zombies were coming from the east side, so I decided to stay over here to attract all the zombies to come in this direction and be taken out by all my spikes. Remember what I told you about crawlers? I'm about to show you what I mean. Right around this corner is a crawler on my wall. Now just because it looks safe to jump down, don't assume that it always is. As you will see, there will be a zombie coming up behind me. Looks like the horde is over with right now, so let's go to the door on the second floor. Go inside the building and make your way to the top floor. Just in case the horde is not over, go ahead and use the first aid kit. Go back down to the door on the second floor. Go outside and look around and see if the horde looks like it's over. It looks safe for now, so let's go to the back door. Now let's go to the basement and check out the trash and the dead zombie and see if they respawned their loot. I have yet to open that safe. Let's go ahead and do that now. Begin wailing on the safe until it opens. Now let's look and see what items are in the safe. Make your way back up to the second floor door. Quickly give another look and see if there's any zombies outside. Once you notice there's no zombies, let's go ahead and make our way back inside and go upstairs to the top floor. Now let's get the wooden frames out of the chest. Now make your way down to the basement to the entrance to your underground base. Make your way down the hole and to the back end of the wall. Alright, once you make it to the back, go ahead and crouch. After you crouch, you know if it's safe, continue to go ahead and start working on your underground base. Place your frames inside your tool belt. Place your frames down and begin working on your outer wall to your underground base. Alright, we went ahead and survived Horde Night on day 7, and we also began working on our underground base, and we prepped for the Horde Night by placing our surrounding defense. As you notice, your defense did most of the work for you, and that's basically what you're aiming for. It has been 5 days, so now you can go ahead and go back to the working stiff and the cracker book for more schematics or weapons. This is Weird663 saying this is the end of 7 Days to Die, Day 7, and this series for 7 Days to Die.